hello there and happy evening. I was going to say happy whatever the day was, and I can't remember the day. Isn't that terrible? But it is Wednesday, so and welcome to Creative Cravings. Now you're probably looking on and thinking, hang on a minute. This isn't Debbie's spot. No, it's not. It should be a presenter. We should have Joe in with us. Poor Joe has just took a little poorly turn, so he's absolutely fine, but we've had to push him out the door, tell him to go home and do some resting. So Ben will be coming in from tomorrow, but tonight I've stood in, so it's my first time, so be gentle with me, won't you? Give me a welcome. But actually, I'm old hat. You know what? You don't want to see me. We have someone really new to the team. So officially, we need to welcome the lovely Michelle McCarthy. Welcome, Michelle. It is so nice to have you with us. We're both sort of newbies to this role tonight, aren't we? Which is amazing. But Michelle's going to start with showing us just a few samples of what's going on. But give us a warm welcome on social and just welcome her to the team tonight. So what have we got on tonight, Michelle?
So tonight we are, twas the night before Christmas. So I've got a few samples to show you.
Beautiful.
So.
Really lovely. Our design team are amazing, aren't we? And you should know that, shouldn't you, Michelle?
I should know that.
Why was you on the design team, Michelle?
I was on the design team for about a year.
There you go. So a good background to keep you going. How beautiful is that?
They're all so beautiful. And the design team ladies are just all so talented.
Yes, I agree. We do have the most amazing design team. We may have lost you off the design team, Michelle, but we're very lucky to have you in the studio joining us at Crafters TV.
Yeah, so you can't get rid of me that easily.
Nor would we wish to. No. Absolutely beautiful. So tonight it's going to be a nice, gentle show. We've got some nice demos coming up. Michelle is going to be demoing. I'm going to be demoing. So we're doing a little bit weird. I do have to apologise straight away because we do have a few gremlins in the works. We've had problems with our website, unfortunately. These things happen. I'm sure it's to do with the winds out there. I don't know if anyone else has found it. It is windy out there. It's blowing a gale, so you never know. But there are the gremlins, gremlin fixers there, and they are trying to fix them as fast as they can. So apologies that you can't get on. But remember, either look at the items that we've got on the show, take down the item code, and then you can just type them in later on when you want to shop the show. And you can also watch us back, and you'll still be able to. I think we will fulfil all the offers that are on the show because I know that they stay for 24 hours. Am I right in that, Johnny? So 24 hours after the show, you will still be able to shop, and I'm sure they'll be working every single second to get that back up quickly. You might decide, you might actually find tonight you'll refresh the page, and there it is, and you can shop them. But we're going to keep going because we're like that as a team here at Crafters Companion, and we have some amazing inspiration on the show. So we're going to start with Sarah's "Twas the Night Before Christmas." I'm going to let you into a secret here. It's the first time I've seen it in all its glory. I've seen it on telly when our, Debbie was doing it, Fiona was doing it, but I've never actually worked with the collection myself. Now you can see here, as Sarah does, she makes the most amazing collection with everything in there. We have dies, embossing folders, we have beautiful accessories. Honestly, the accessory kit, I would say if you're going to go for this, go for the accessory kit as an extra as well, because these accessories you're going to use over and over again. So there is actually 99 elements in here, 130 embellishments, and you're also getting a paper pad with 36 sheets in it for all $99.97. I might sound a little bit shocked tonight because I'm really not used to doing the prices on things, so I don't look at that side. I genuinely, when I see a price like that, that's unbelievable price for a Sarah's signature collection, and it's a absolutely gorgeous one. So shall we have a look at the boards? I've got some boards right beside me. This is exciting. I'm quite liking doing this. There's bells. You can make earrings out of this. I love this. How cool are these? Actual bell embellishments. Bell embellishments. Do you like that? Bell embellishments. I love them. You're going to be able to do so much with them, decorating your card. Do you know what these would go lovely with? We had the reindeer collection. You could put bells around the reindeer's neck. We've got ribbons. Look how beautifully opulent they are. You've got those beautiful velvet ribbons. The colour tones in this collection is incredible, but I have to say this one here is absolutely stunning. Being able to have all these embellishments, you can add your bells with, your ribbons with, and decorate anything. And don't just think this collection, you can put this onto anything. Like I just said, the reindeer collection would be amazing. Then the paper pad. The paper pad is beautiful. What's lovely about this, it's got sort of gold foil. Look at that. I mean, it looks like drips of gold that are coming through them. But the papers in here are truly incredible. They're going to last you through all sorts. They're very vintage, aren't they? Got a beautiful vintage look about them. Look at that. They've got foiling on the background there, which looks like sort of opulent wallpaper. It's absolutely stunning. Now coming on to all the exciting parts. We know that you love your stamp and dies out there, so this collection does not fail to offer that. You've got those beautiful stamps. I mean, the reindeers are incredible, and then you've got the dies to cut them out. If you want something fun, we do have that as well. I really love this embellishment set. You've got everything here, from all your little toys that you can put in the top of your stocking to the actual stocking edge here that you can see, so you can actually decorate your stocking in so many different ways. And I always love collections like this that offer, because I have grandchildren, 2 granddaughters and a grandson, it's great to be able to sit and colour with them and be able to work these things into your crafting with your children, your grandchildren, which is incredible. This one is beautiful. It really does remind me of a Christmas Eve scene. Funny that it is called Christmas Eve, but it's a beautiful stamp set, which is just gorgeous to use. And then obviously it wouldn't be a set of Christmas design without having that Christmas tree. I really love this edge piece, showing just the edge of that, like your what do you call it, the fireplace or your mantelpiece, which is lovely. And then this one is great because you've got all your sort of your Christmas list, putting that scroll in the top of a stocking looks really cool. And then we go on to your traditional ones, so keeping it really beautiful with all these embellishments. I love this die set. It is gorgeous. You've got your pine cones in there, you've got your leaves, you've got your poinsettia, everything you could think of. And obviously we're really famous at Crafters Companion for our edgeable dies. This one is absolutely stunning, and actually I wouldn't specifically say that this is for Christmas. You could use this all year round. Anyone that loves their music would love to have a card with that in there. This one's a great one as well. So you've got your pine trees, so being able to do that edge with the pine trees. This actually hasn't got a cutting edge on the sides or along the bottom, so you can actually make this on anything. You can edge your cards with it, you can actually edge your boxes with it. I mean, that is a beautiful one. This one, another lovely one, your decorative frame, another one that's got, I love that we pack it full with all the dies. We don't leave no space in there, so you've got all your beautiful embellishments in there. I did have it the right way in the first place, there we go. And a really opulent edge, and I'm going to show you, I've got a little demo coming up showing you how we can foil regular thin cutting dies, so we're going to be using that one. And then I've got a couple more here of embossing folders. I mean, you can see how beautiful is this collection. There is so much in it. Love this one. You've actually got a cut and emboss folder. It means it's going to cut out the window, and it means you can actually open your windows in here. This is absolutely stunning. And then we're doing the same here with an embossing folder, but it's that music. This is going to go beautiful with that edger die with the musical notes in there. So there you go. I mean, how amazing. All of that in this whole collection for $99.97. But you know what? If you are a platinum member, platinum, which is amazing, and we'll talk a bit more about that later on, $79.89 or $89.67. I mean, honestly, it's just beyond belief when you can get an entire collection like this with so many different items. So the great thing about this collection If you don't want to go for the full collection, we do actually have a smaller individual bundles, and you will find them on our website. So we're going to show you some other bits that we've got coming up in the show today. So these are some of my favourite dies. Michelle was demoing them earlier, and you're going to get another chance to see Michelle demo one of these as well. It's the Liftable die collection, and you've got 60 elements in here. The saving on this is absolutely incredible. You've actually got 35% off. I mean, that is just an incredible. What I love about these is you can cut them into anything, and they are amazing. So $38.96 today for 60 elements, or $54.50 if you are in the United States. Then we've got coming up next is the foil stamp and cut creator cards. Again, these are so usable, so beautiful. They work really well. I can't believe that we have such a good saving on here. If you buy 2, you get 2 free. I mean, that is the best price that we've had yet on the show, which is incredible. They're $49.98 or $59.98. But if you're a platinum member, remember, you get them for 39.98 pence, which is incredible value. The next thing we've got in the foil collection is the sentiment stamps. These are absolutely stunning. I'm going to show you how these look actually put onto mirror card. Now, if you buy 2, you get 2 free. I mean, honestly, these deals are just coming quick and fast. Is this not a cartload show? Honestly, it's just amazing. It feels like the deals we've got on tonight are incredible. And don't worry, you will eventually be able to get on the website and buy these offers. So these are for $15.98 or $23.90. And again, I just keep looking at that platinum deal because it's £12.78. That's crazy for 4 dies there. The bells in that collection is beautiful. Now, of course, if you're doing foiling, you need to have some foils in the collection. Hero Tool, these are amazing. Honestly, you need these in your life. These are incredible. We've got a huge bundle, 11 colours in this collection, £30. I mean, honestly, £30, and you are going to have so much fun with all of these to do your foiling in there. So we are coming in with our 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So let us know, you know what, as we're talking a bit Christmassy tonight, let us know what you are up to Christmas this year, if you've got any big plans, because last year we had a bit of a lockdown, didn't we? So most people had to keep to their own households. So if you've got any plans this Christmas, let us know what they are. And if you've got any crafting Christmas tips for us, absolutely let us know them, because we can pinch them. But we're heading off to Michelle, and she's going to show us the first collection, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Right, so what I'm going to use to start with is, you can get it, is this frame. It's just beautiful. I didn't rip that packet, that wasn't me. So it comes with the frame and also a die to cut the middle out if you wanted to, but I'm not going to use that piece yet. So find my tape. I'll get this stuck down.
I love that die, Michelle. It's so pretty, isn't it?
It is. It's one of my favourites. It's just lovely. It cuts out perfectly. Well, everything does. Everything just falls out of the dies. It's just such a pleasure to use them all and work with them.
That's so nice to hear, because like I say, I haven't worked with this collection, so I think it is really lovely to see someone that gets that passion about a Christmas collection. It's just incredible.
They're also, we've had quite a few this year, but each one has just been as amazing as the last. They really have. But this is definitely one of my favourites. I think it's the story. We all associate Christmas with this story. And it brings back those lovely childhood memories.
Did you purposely match this colour with yourself today?
I'd like to say yes. But yeah, we'll go with yes. I did it purposely.
Yes, you absolutely are rocking the red today, Michelle. You look beautiful.
Thank you very much. So as you can see, I don't have to poke anything out of that. It all just literally fell out all by itself. So what I am going to do next is, so we're going to use the stamp, one of the stamps from this. Stockings by the fire.
It's lovely, that one, isn't it?
Oh, another fresh packet, look at that.
Oh.
Twice in one day.
There's something, me and Michelle were talking earlier, there's something very satisfying about opening a new packet. It's amazing.
There is. So this is the one with the beautiful little corner.
I love that.
Yes.
Isn't it funny how just one little embellishment can make something look amazing? I absolutely adore that. You could use just that and then just put a little bit of like a sentiment or something on it. You don't really need a lot. Or you can position. Earlier I did a demo where you use masking, or you could use drawing gum. You could put that over there and have the tree then stamped on the top, so the fireplace looks like it's behind the tree.
Yes, of course.
Really beautiful die.
Definitely.
Oh, are you? This is my favourite gadget.
The stamping platform.
Yeah. Are you a lover of the stamping platform?
I love this. I've said before, this was a game changer for me. Just find a black ink pad. Sorry. I'm not the world's best stamper.
Yeah.
I do tend to give myself a lovely shadow, but not purposely. So I'm just going to get the alcohol-proof die in ink in Flagstone. Yeah, so using this, I can restamp again and again if I want a more intense image, and it's perfect. It just hits the spot every time.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah, for someone like me that shied away a little bit from stamping because I could just never quite get it how I wanted it.
I was exactly the same, funny enough, and I think I really did steer completely clear of stamping for a long while, because I've been crafting a long time before I become to Crafter's Companion, but now it's so easy that I love doing it. So how long have you been crafting for, Michelle? I've
been crafting about 13 years, so since I had my daughter.
Oh, that's pretty much like me, although my daughter's 19.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, so tri-blends. I'm going to colour this little stocking in, and I'm going to use, so we've got a dark red, ice grey, light yellow, and a light green blend, if I can say it. So we'll just get this stocking coloured up. I think talking about game changers, these tri-blends was the same for me, a game changer for colouring. It's something else that I think we tend to shy away from things rather than just diving straight in and having a go.
I'm so glad you said that, because that is that's what us as crafters do. I think we tend to choose something that we really love and we stick with it.
Yes.
And rather than going outside our comfort zone, but actually I do think what Crafter's Companion has done, and let us know out there if you feel like that has happened to you, I think it allows us to feel really good about our crafting because everything's made so easy for us.
Yeah, it makes everything we do so simple. It's like with this die, you just run it through, everything falls out. You don't have to spend hours trying to poke all the little bits out. Everything just works. It does what it says on the tin. Everything is just brilliant. But yeah, I definitely shied away from the colouring for sure. And then I got just one of our small packs of tri-blends, and I gave it a go, and because obviously the colours are worked out for you, the shades and the blending, it was just, I was colouring and I was like, I can do it, yay!
I love that.
It works.
And it is, you get that sort of light bulb moment, you think, I can do it, I can do it, like the best of them can do it.
Yeah, so I went round the edge with the darker one, and then I'm just blending over the edge of the dark with medium, and then I'm going to go back over with the lightest colour.
It literally is one of my favourite things to do, is the blending, and it makes it so easy when you've got a tri-blend pen.
It does.
That's beautiful colouring.
I'm definitely, I mean, I'm no Leanne.
Oh, me neither.
No, I think most of us aren't. Really.
Yeah, who is she? Who is Leanne?
But she makes it look so, and it's, I must admit, it's Leanne's fault that I've got as many of the pens as I have now, because you watch her do it and you're like, I need them.
Yeah, and then, she's done her job, Michelle.
Yes, she's very good at it though.
So Leanne is very passionate about colouring. I think it was Leanne's idea, I don't know if you know, to start with the Spectrum Noir brand.
Really?
And she's built that up. It's her baby. Yeah, she has built that up from literally day dot. I think she even come up with a name. I think they'd done a bit of brainstorming between her and Sarah and a couple of others. And I think it was Leanne that come up with the name of Spectrum Noir. And it sort of just stuck. And she has literally cherished Spectrum Noir. She loves it. She is an amazing colourist, and we're very lucky to have her here at Crafters TV.
She really is. My husband says that she can sell snow to the Eskimos.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Every time he has to buy me something else that Leanne's shown me.
I love that. And actually, isn't that all about keeping it real? Like, we keep it really real. We're all crafters here at Crafters Companion, and I love that because we still learn from everybody else. It's all a learning game, the complete time. And our viewers are amazing. I will get to some of your comments. And in fact, while, I've had some lovely comments coming through. So Aisha has said, oh my God, Debbie is rocking it. Joe and Ben had better watch out.
Definitely.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. Lynn Harvey, hi Lynn. She's saying, Debbie, I just knew you would do a great job. Keep it up. You are doing fantastic. Oh, you are just all so kind, honestly. Yeah, really, really lovely. I find myself drinking into multimedia more and more and loving it. Yes, and I understand that, because what you're saying is when we start something, you then get more and more involved in that crafting. And being doing multimedia stuff is starting to become huge, isn't it? Do you do anything like that at all, Michelle?
I do a little. I tend to watch Jan.
Yes, Jan is our expert. Yeah, she is amazing.
She's a proper superstar with that. And again, makes it look so easy. Everything she does, just, I think that's one of the, joining this team, you all make everything look so easy and so amazing.
But I always say, Michelle, that's actually, you're making this look easy, Michelle. But actually, I do feel like it's the products that we have, the tools we have. They're so much better now than they ever were before. And I think it makes us look like really good crafters, which is great, because actually, we don't want to be faulted for our work, do we? We want to do something and it look amazing. This is looking amazing. I love the colours that you've chosen here.
So I've just finished colouring my stocking in.
Beautiful.
And I edged it with the ice grey. Just makes it pop a little bit. So we will put that in the middle.
Oh, how beautiful does that look? Is there a die that cuts out that section?
There is. So it's with the
I was thinking you've done well to get the perfect fit. Oh, it has a frame.
I did that well, didn't I?
You did do that well. Yeah, you should have hid that die. See, it I mean, I know all of our products, but this is the one range that I haven't got my hands on. I have to say it's coming my way, because I am down at Create and Craft on Monday, and I'm doing this collection, so I finally got my hands on it. But those papers are gorgeous.
Oh, the paper pads are just beautiful. The gold foiling, it really pops. So I'm just going to make this card, put this card together with some of the papers.
So I'm seeing you're using the all-purpose. Do you have a favourite glue, Michelle? Because we all seem to have a favourite glue that we go to. Do you have one?
I must admit, this is my favourite.
You're same as Leanne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I must admit, I've just used that to glue onto the mirror card, which I don't normally do. I normally use the other glue, because I feel it just bonds better, but
I think that does work, but I've always said, because it's a solvent glue, so a solvent glue can take the shine off of it. But if you're careful and it doesn't come out the edges, actually I think you're fine to use it on mirror card, because it is the all-purpose glue. You can use it on everything, can't you?
Yeah, you can definitely. But yeah, you have to be careful of squashing it down, because as soon as a little bit comes out, normally where you can just wipe it away with the mirror card, it just takes that shine off. Straight off.
This is looking lovely. coming together very nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure what shape card I'm doing. It's not a Z fold, is it?
Well, I was thinking you was doing a reversible easel card, but now I'm actually thinking, is it a just a fold back gatefold?
Yes, that's it.
That's it. All these names.
I was just testing your knowledge, just making sure you know.
I love that. Test away. There's so much I don't know, Michelle. Honestly, I will stumble.
Right, bob that on the front there.
So Cindy is saying there's something to be said for having the right tools for the job. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And we're very lucky at Crafters Companion because we do. If anyone is just joining us and you are new to Crafters TV, firstly, welcome. You're joined us at Creative Cravings. Michelle is doing this amazing demo and doing it so well. Michelle is now part of our team, an official part of the team. And we're so lucky to have you here, Michelle, because your wealth of knowledge on Crafters Companion products is absolutely vast. You've been on the design team, haven't you? Been doing extras behind the scenes and now working with us. So absolutely great to have you here.
I know. I said to Craig this morning, it's an absolute dream come true.
Oh, that's lovely to hear.
It's one of them, you think things like that don't happen to me.
Oh, it's so nice to be so humble, and I totally get that. It does happen, yes, absolutely. Yeah. So what Michelle's just said, you're probably asking yourself, I want to do that job. How did Michelle get that job? I want to do that. You can do that too. You can join us on Craft Factor. That is an ongoing thing all the time. So it's on a Friday on Wake Up Call, and all you have to do is send your videos in to Crafters Companion. So Johnny is going to put up, I'm sure in a minute, the email address that you go into. Unfortunately, I don't normally know that sort of thing, so I have to wait till it's on the screen to let you know. But there is somewhere that you can email into. Email's a little video, and literally it just has to be a little bit about yourself, what you love doing, what your passion is. We want to see your personality, so and let it come through. And you could be like Michelle, like me, like anyone, like Debbie, like Fiona, like Jan. You can actually come in. So there we go on the bottom of the screen. If you email studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, the Craft Factor as the title in your email, and send your little video in, because you never know, you could be standing here. We're always on the lookout for good craft experts, which is amazing. So and actually, Johnny's just telling my ear that I didn't actually realise, but we did do auditions, and it is how Debbie, Jan and Craig got their position at Crafters Companion. So we've been very lucky in having people send their videos in. So definitely do that. It's what Michelle done, and that's why she's here now crafting in our studios.
It is, definitely. It's the best thing I ever did.
You're like a breath of fresh air, Michelle. You're just stunning in red, and your demos are amazing.
Thank you very much. I'm just having a fight with some gems.
As you do. That's
as you do.
That's quite normal in the... there's loads of... Yeah, once you show your card, Michelle, you're just going to look like this blaze of red.
Definitely. Right.
Is red your favourite colour?
It's not. I think pink is.
You think what is?
I think it's definitely. Well, you wouldn't think at the minute, would you? But I definitely think I like pink.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a pink girl. Pink and green. I like greens.
Yeah.
You're rocking the red. I'm not a red person.
Much.
I don't think I really suit red. Could be the blonde hair. You never know. Perhaps it's just not a red.
You don't need to. You don't want to clash a little bit, do you?
If I wear red lipstick, I look like a clown. I do. Johnny's wanting me to put red lipstick on now. I really do just look like a clown. I don't suit red lipstick at all. I'd love to rock a red lipstick, but it's not happening.
No.
It's a bit like the wax seals. Never going to happen. That's looking gorgeous, Michelle.
So I used the sentiments.
Yep, let's have a look at it. Oh,
Sorry.
Beautiful. There we go.
There we go.
It's fine, Michelle. Getting used to the camera action. It's angles. I can't even get my words out with camera action. 3, 2, 1, show your card. That is absolutely stunning. Beautiful colouring, lovely designs. Thank you, Michelle. You did absolutely brilliant. Lovely to have her here with us, isn't it? So I am just going to have a quick look. We're seeing lots more. We've got a few more comments here. Jane on YouTube is saying that she got her matte and lead tools. I love that. Is that what they were calling them? I didn't know that. Matte and leads today. Well impressed with them. Yeah, they're absolutely brilliant. So anyone that doesn't quite know what they are and what Jane's talking about is Craig put a request to the design team about having some dies that you can do your matte and layer in perfect with. So those dies were then called the matte and layer dies. I love that. I didn't even know that. Where have I been? I think I was on holiday for a couple of weeks, and that was when they were released. Michelle is saying that, Michelle has said that it looks good whatever it's called. So the card, so they're saying to you, Susan's saying to your card, whatever it is, the card looks good, whatever the make of it is. Debbie, it's wonderful to have you back. You brighten my day with your talent. Oh dear, you're so lovely. It makes me, she's so excited to welcome Michelle. So that's really lovely. This card is lovely card, Michelle. You're getting a lot of love, Michelle, for your card. Right, so that was our first demo. Twas the night. We're going to recap on your price for you. It is $99.97. I have to tell you, that's an incredible value. You are getting so much off from there. It's a beautiful collection, and you're saving 30%. I mean, this collection wasn't out that long ago. To save 30% is incredible. There are 99 elements in this bundle, 130 embellishments, and a paper pad with 36 sheets of paper in it. And if you're platinum, the price of that is $79.98, which is out of this world. Honestly, amazing deal. So this is amazing. There is some smaller bundles if you want to go for those as well. But we're now going to go on to the liftables, some of my favourite dies, which I absolutely love. So I'm just going to bring the boards in for these because they are stunning. Now, for me, the boards don't really do them justice, and it's not very often I say that about boards, but when you see them on different creations, and I'm sure Michelle's got some beautiful samples she can show us in just a minute, these are gorgeous. You can put these literally onto anything. You can just put, because they cut into the dies, and that is fabulous about that. When you cut something in, I'm going to just turn that down because there's more on here. All these small ones, if I lift up the wings, are all cut into here, so you can't really see them so well, but what you do get is that illusion of all those beautiful butterflies cutting in with the liftable wings. We've then got the dragonflies. Now, Michelle said this morning these were her favourite. I have to say dragonflies are my favourite too. If I had a choice for a butterfly or a dragonfly, I'd go for the dragonfly. I just think they are beautiful. They're so stunning. They have these really long tails, and actually these are really easy to draw as well, but these would look lovely if you put vellum behind them, had those coloured in sheets there. Absolutely incredible. This one is beautiful. We had some amazing designs from the design team of these, and what I love about them is the sides lift on here. So I'm just going to try and pop my fingers behind so you can sort of see that lift in there. I mean, it really is quite stunning what you can do with these dies. And remember, if you've got a piece of card, no matter what design, no matter what style the card is, you will be able to cut these into it and lift all the elements of these. There's little tips of doing these, like if you use a little globule of glue gel behind, you can keep them raised so they won't go back down and you won't notice that. We've got stars as well. Now, stars are hugely popular because you can put them on literally anything you want, because stars are a celebration. They're ones that congratulate. If you've got a homecoming, if you've got a graduation, if you've got someone that started their school going off to university, you can send stars. And then we've got the beautiful fairies. These are stunning, and they literally, the wings lift. You could paper piece the bodies, you can do different colours in them. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I love them so much. So the price of these today are $38.96 or $54.50. They are incredible value. I'm not sure we've had them at this price before, but there's 35% off. That's a really good value for all of these dies. You are getting 60 elements in total, and we're going to go over to Michelle and she's going to show us a few samples and then go into a demonstration for us. So what you got for us, Michelle?
I've got some beautiful samples here to show you.
My favourite I just spotted there. I love a TP card.
Yeah. So this is the stars. Again, this was paper piece behind, so when you cut the stars out of the paper, this is the middle bits that maybe you would put as waste, but you could glue them back in and they've gone perfectly.
Oh, I love that.
I love this.
It's so nice, isn't it? It shows where you can put them, like in so many different places.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Boxes.
Stunning. That was one of mine, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It's really strange being this side and looking at my creations there.
And then this is just...
It is out of this world, that.
It really is.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. Who did this? Joanne Larkin. Oh, my first shout out to one of the design team.
Oh, that's lovely. Joanne, that's incredible. I'd
really
love to see how that was made.
I know.
Love the shape of it. It's amazing. Harry Potter, eat your heart out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So for my demo, I'm going to use these two. I'm going to mix them together. So I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to...
You know what, Michelle, that's a really good point, because most of the samples have only got the one sample on them of what the category. I love the fact that you're mixing it up here and using a couple of different ones.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the perfect thing about, and because they're not on the one sheet and you can use them on any size card that you like, you can obviously also mix and match, which is just perfect.
Yeah, I love it. Love that idea. And so many will go with the other ones, won't they?
Yes, they all do go together perfectly. There's not one way you think, oh, that doesn't fit in with the set. They just all do.
I love this. This is looking really good before you've even cut it.
Just move that. Right, so I'm going to stick them down, because everything, if I don't, it all moves. I'm rather stick it down and make sure it cuts properly.
Absolutely, yeah. I always say that. If you're not sure, just stick them down.
Yeah, definitely. So shove that through there.
So are you a die cutter, do you think, by trade? Is that your favourite thing to do?
I do love die cutting.
Yeah.
I did get my Gemini machine the minute they came out.
Oh, that's amazing.
I couldn't wait. I thought it's the best thing since sliced bread, literally. I do love to die cut, I really do. But I'm a 3D maker. I love to cut anything out.
Construction.
Yes. Oh, I love to make big things. My desk, my craft room at home, which is the bottom end of the kitchen. So we've got a huge kitchen, and the top end's the kitchen. The bottom end should be like a diner. Kitchen diner, but it's not.
I like the word should.
It's not. And it's like I said to my husband, the children rudely come downstairs and expect to be fed, and I have to, move off the kitchen table.
How rude!
Rude.
You don't need to eat when you're crafting.
No, definitely not.
Oh, I love that. That's brilliant. So do you have plans to extend?
I have either plans to extend or kick a child out. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, that's acceptable. Kick a child out. I would opt for that.
They're 13 and 15, so I think that they're old enough to look after themselves. I mean, they're at that age where you don't see them anyway.
I know. So. Yeah, they don't need a room.
They've proven they can make it on their own.
Harry Potter lived under the stairs.
I say that to my daughter. She's not impressed. And we do have a room under our stairs.
Oh, that's really funny.
And it's bigger than Harry Potter's, so...
Oh, I think that's doable, yeah.
So I don't see the problem, really.
I don't. I think if two people agree on it, that can happen.
There you go, absolutely. All right, so let's get these peeled off. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies. And the Pointed Petals. So I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the Pointed Petals. And again, I'm going to use the Fluttering Fairies and the All the pieces just come out so beautifully. There's no fighting to poke them out.
Aren't we lucky? So you say you've been crafting about 13 years.
Yeah.
Dyes have come a long way, haven't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they've come an awful long way, and they just cut so much better. I think the prop of the Gemini has aided in that because of the pressure.
Yes.
But I also think that the coating on dyes is just so much better.
Oh, definitely. So I'm going to use the pink tulip water reactive dye.
Oh, that's a nice colour to use with the grey.
Yeah. I'm just going to tickle around her little wings just to make her pop a little bit more.
It's amazing what some ink does, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's something that we don't do enough of. Just adding a little bit, even just around your edges, just adding a little bit of ink, it just makes it stand out that little bit more. It's
not till you try something like that that you realise how much that defines something.
That's it. And I think, again, we're like, oh, I'm not going to try that. I don't want to waste. I don't want to. But you just go for it. You'd be surprised.
Well, I always say try things because the thing that you've lost is a bit of card.
Yes.
You can start again.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're unsure, try it first on a scrap piece of paper.
Great idea.
So they're my pieces. Lovely wings.
Looking beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the grey card you've used.
Yeah, all the... Right, we'll put this card together.
Grey is quite an underused colour, isn't it, in crafting? And
I think so.
It's great, and you're using that beautiful pink. I mean, it looks incredible, greys, pinks and whites.
Yeah, I do like pink and grey, but I think, yeah, grey goes with more than we think it does.
Yeah, absolutely. I like greys and greens.
Yes, definitely. So I think I'm running out of glue. Squeeze it.
I was just about to shout then, and I thought, oh, I can't shout, I'm on air. I normally just go, Jake!
So for this, I'm going to use my little bottle. So I can get into the
nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
I love my glue applicator.
Oh, it's such a little simple, cheap thing, and it's like the best thing ever. It's perfect. So just get round them all. Carefully. So glue that down the right way.
I do love a baby pink colour.
I love baby pink.
Me too, it's beautiful.
One of the things about being on the design team and everything is being sent products that you wouldn't normally buy yourself, which is a really good thing because then it puts you out of your comfort zone, and then you think, oh, actually, why did I never buy that or use that before?
Yep.
Why is it? Yeah.
I definitely think that's what's good about Crafters TV, because I think it shows you the versatility of things, what you can do with them. And what I love, Michelle, and you've definitely got it, is we've all got that different way of how we create and do things.
Yes.
And it's what you put into it yourself, isn't it? And all of our crafters that are watching as well, I know they all have their different ideas of how they do things, but the inspiration that flows from everybody is just off the charts, isn't it?
It is. One of my favourite things is looking through the I'm a Crafter's Companion pages, and seeing when we've got a new product out and seeing what everyone else has just made with it, and everything is different. Everybody's card is so different from each other's.
I love that you said that, because actually I don't think we've mentioned that before. Not shows that I've ever been on. So Michelle's talking about a Facebook group which is called I'm a Crafter's Companion. So it could have possibly been put out there before, but anyone can request to join. It's actually run by Crafter's Companion itself, and people and crafters that are out there. So everybody sort of joins in the fun. You're right, it's an absolute great Facebook page.
It really is.
Yes, yes, if you haven't already joined that, just pop along onto Facebook and join the Crafters, I'm a Crafters Companion page, because it really is, it's just full of lovely people like everybody at Crafters TV.
It really is. The ladies and gents are also wonderful and supportive of each other. They all answer each other's questions. It really is a lovely place, and I do love having a cup of tea on a night and a read of what everyone's been doing through the day, and getting inspiration as well, because we all look at, like you just said, a product totally different to everyone else.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. And I love, me and Craig are very much like that, because we've got quite a same way of thinking with crafting, but we both also do things, and we always think, oh my God, I would never have thought to do something that way.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's definitely nice to have that inspiration.
It is. So I'm gonna.
Good old tape pens coming out. You will find them on the website as well. Although I feel like I'm teasing you a bit by saying that, because I think the website is still down. So apologies if you've just joined us. We do have some gremlins in the system. They're getting in today, and it's stopping you from buying, which some of you might think is a good thing, because you're hanging on to your purse strings there. But it's still going to be there tomorrow, and we'll be all up and working. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we're showing you all these fabulous things, and yeah, well, it would be a good thing for me if I couldn't buy.
But what's great about it, if you've already got them, you've got all this inspiration as well. And if you haven't, you can just watch back and shop the show tomorrow. Or through the night in the UK, because I know the US will be going a lot longer in their daytime than us.
So I've just made a side stepper card.
Oh, I love this.
And I am just going to put these side pieces on now. And the one at the, just got a bit of tape on that still. Just pull that off. And not stick it to my finger. Right. This one on the bottom. My ribbon in the corner, and I have a sentiment. You warm my heart. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
I'm exactly the same. Are you like me? You just pick up something from a set and then just forget where it's from. I do that. I do that with paper pads, stamp sets. So yeah, that is stunning. I love that.
There you go.
Ah, you nailed it. You nailed it, Michelle. You got it in the camera. It's beautiful. I absolutely love that. So lovely. Such a nice design. Let us know what you think, and let us give some love to Michelle. I know we've got lots of messages coming through, and they're all loving your creations, Michelle, and loving you, which is nice. Aww. And who wouldn't? So thank you for joining us. It's Creative Cravings, and we're having a blast. I am just going to recap on those dies and just show you the boards to see how beautiful they are. You are not having to choose. You are getting all of these that are in the collection, which is amazing. Each of these comes individual, so you can see all these dies you are getting in that collection. This is the very one that Michelle just used. Now remember, you're getting 60 elements for $38.96 or $54.50. You're then getting the stars, which is absolutely gorgeous. Think about all the different makes that you can do. You'll be able to put these into that design. Then you've got the gorgeous florals. Again, that's the one that Michelle mixed and matched. So a great way to do it. I love that idea. Mix and match all your favourite ones. We've then got the hearts, which I love. I think the designs of these are so beautiful. These are going to look great on all your love makes, whether it be your wedding cards, anniversaries, engagements, your Valentines. These are going to go a long way throughout the year. And then the gorgeous dragonflies. These are beautiful. I love the fact that you're getting the solid ones, the small ones, and you're getting these intricate lace ones ones, all looking absolutely stunning. Whatever you use these on, they are going to look absolutely amazing, and you are getting the most incredible price today for $38.96. So we're going to just show you some more information. If you want to have a look at how Club Inspire works, you're going to see how it works right now.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Hello and welcome back. So I hope you liked our little video there of Club Inspire. So get on the website. I keep saying that. I've got to stop it tonight. I apologise that you can't get on the website just yet, but you will be able to eventually. But it's nice to see how all the workings are in Crafters TV. So there you go. So now we're moving on to some of my favourite things. I know Craig was chomping at the bit to do the show tonight just to get hold of the foil press. He absolutely loves it. It's his thing. We have, when I was saying to Michelle about his die cutting her thing, we all have our sort of thing that we love to do. Mine is pretty much die cutting as well, but I am a collection girl. I love collections. So you've seen earlier the Sarah signature. We're now going on to something which is spectacular in value. So the first things we're going to be looking at is the creator card dies. Now these are stamp and cut dies. You will notice a difference in them. I'm going to just open this one here and show you one straight away, because these are a different colour to your regular dies. These are dark dyes. They're like a sort of dark grey in colour, where they're light grey in other colours, which are amazing. You're actually saving 50% on these. So all you have to do, buy 2 of these, and we're going to just chuck in another 2. I mean, how incredible is that? $49.98 for 4 creator card dies that are going to create the most amazing detailed work. So absolutely love these. Now I'm just going to have a quick look on social so we can see what's going on, and then we're going to do a little demo on these. So this is a little bit different because I'm going to bring the demo area into me. Michelle hasn't had much practice on the foil press. So we thought actually it's quite a nice little mix up. Do you know what, Michelle? Should we give you some homework?
Yeah.
Learn the foil press.
Yeah, well, I've been watching you on it today, and now I really need to go home and just play with it.
And just play with it.
Yeah.
Because the one thing I always say about the foil press machine is you put it away and then you forget about it, and it seems a bit of a faff to get it out. And then you get it out and think, why have I not got this out? It is amazing to use. We have the foil press on the show today, which is incredible. In fact, we have a saving. Johnny will remind me. 50. No, we don't. We have a saving. I've lost my notes on the foil press. 20% saving. Oh, only 24 hours. So fingers crossed, we will try and keep that going, but it is on there, a flash sale, saving 20%. So yeah, which is amazing. My machine, I've just heard, is bleep, so I can stop talking and rabbiting on so much. I've just seen an email in from Pam, and she's saying about the I'm a Crafter's Companion group. She said that you need to go in and have a look, because you'll have a right old laugh at her poor snowman. She said that it got trapped in a blizzard. So that'd be a good one to go and look at. So everyone's saying, Michelle, gorgeous card, great job, Michelle, beautiful card, Michelle, loving Michelle, beautiful card. You're both doing a good job. Thank you so much. Love the design. The soft pink and greys work really well, Michelle. I can't imagine doing that job in reality. People talking in my ear and trying to craft and then talk and work out the cameras. Michelle has done it brilliantly. So yeah, she absolutely has. Thank you for all the love. It's just so amazing. We were just saying in that break that we're loving the show. Yeah. We're absolutely enjoying ourselves here. I'm not sure if we should be enjoying ourselves, but it's absolutely great. We do enjoy our jobs at Crafters TV. So I'm going to be bringing in my foil press. I'm going to be bringing it right in here so you can see. I'll have to move this out the way. So let me we don't need this for the time being. So I'm going to pop it to the side. I feel like I've got all this room. Look, I can just sort of slide here and there, which is great. Right, I've got my foil press. Anyone that's not seen the foil press, it's an amazing machine. It's electronic. It is hot. It's not hot that you can't touch it, but you wouldn't want to leave your hand on there for too long. Now we do accessories, and you do get these in the pack. But if you are sensitive to heat, use your little grippers. They will grip underneath, so you can actually pull this and take it out, so you don't have to touch your hand on the heat. You also get the foiling mat and the tweezers. The tweezers are incredible, and I'll show you just why. I'm going to bring in my die here, and I've got one of those creator cards. When you put the tweezers, push the tweezers together, it acts as a magnet, so it'll actually take the magnet, and all you do is you literally take your thumb off it, pick it up, and then you can just drop it down. I don't want to put it on my foil press just yet. Now, I've had my foil press heating up. When you first turn it on, it is going to take around about two minutes to actually heat up. Once it's heated up, your light here will go green, and it means it's ready to go. Make sure you have everything ready before you put it onto your foil press. Now, what's different about this foil machine to any others on the market is the fact that it has a timer and it has heat sensors. So you've got your low, your medium, and your high. So if I wanted to go medium, I'd then click on that button that's now gone red. If I want to go high, I go on high. But I have to be honest, it's very rare that we use anything above the low, because it doesn't need it. It's hot enough to foil everything we need it to foil. The other difference is you can see this counter. We can actually put our seconds up. If you just tap it, you can put your seconds in one by one. If you hold it down, it will take your seconds up. So I know, and I'll show you why in a second, I'm going to put 45 seconds on there, because what I'm going to bring in next is this little booklet, which is so amazing. It comes with the foil press, and it gives you everything to explain how to use it. It gives you step-by-step instructions. It gives you a guide of what you get in the box. It tells you on here, hot foiling with foil stamp dies. Now, the foil stamp dies are ones like this. This is where I was saying about the different colours. You've got the darker one, which is the cut ones, and you've got the normal ones, which are the silver ones. So it tells you, going through exactly step-by-step instructions on how to use them. It tells you how to hot foil thin metal dies, which we're going to do, and it tells you how to hot foil your stamp and cut dies, which are these ones. Now, everything you need comes in here except your shim for the Gemini. So I've got my metal shim. Now, if you get in a foil machine, you would have the Gemini Junior, because it's what it fits through. So you will have a metal shim. shim, but we also want to protect the base. So this shim here comes in your machine. We're going to place that, because here it's like a rubber shim on the top, and it'll last a long time, but with a cut die we don't want it to tear. So we're going to place that down onto there, and that's going to start heating up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our die, and we have to be ready. I like to have everything ready. Now, I know some people do this different to what I do it, because they would put their die on, heat it up, and then place their craft tools on top. I like to pop mine down. I then like to put my foil on top. So we've then got, this is heating up, put your foil directly onto the top of that one, and then I'm going to take my my black piece of card. This is actually just a black, I can't think of the word, it's not Centura, it's something else, but I can't think what it is. And then we're going to put that metal shim on top, and I'm going to start counting that down. So I'm going to press my start, my seconds will start counting down. I'm then going to place that top shim on the top. What you have to remember when you're doing this, there's a like step here. So if I move this, like you can hear it, that will butt up to that step. You don't want that to go over that step. It must stay into there. The other thing you need to take into account, only ever pull this out. You don't want to pull it up, you don't want to wiggle it side to side, you just want to pull it directly out. Once it comes out, then you can put it through your Gemini. So I'm just going to bring my Gemini a little bit closer. There we go, and we're seeing we're counting down 5 seconds. I can talk, can't I? When you look at the seconds coming down, and it's now on 0 seconds, I think I've just talked thoroughly for 45 seconds. Now pull it out towards you, so we're just pulling it out, because you've got pins in here and pins in here, and you don't want them to alter in any way. You want them to stay straight, so make sure you just push that plate in and out. These plates are also replaceable, so you can also get them. We do have an offer on them as well tonight. So pulling that through, that's all you have to do, and then we can take all our extra pieces off. So you can see here, it just looks like we've got that piece of foil on here. That's when I'm going to take out all my pieces. This bit now will become that die cut piece, and then if I just grab the side, just pull the back the sides. Well, it was never going to do it, was it, first? Oh, there we go. And then if I hold it over, look at this, pulling all this away, we've got a beautiful foiled frame, which is going to create that card. I mean, that is so stunning. Next I'm going to do, I want to show you how we can do something different as well. So I'm going to take my die off of there, because we don't need that. I'm going to pop that onto my plate to cool down. And then what I'm going to do is plug this back in. I'm actually just going to keep this down, not because it's really needed, but that's hot and we want it to be hot. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take my actual waste. And we call it a waste because it's the piece that comes off, and it's like the negative to this die here. I'm then going to take my piece of card and place that on the top. And then I thought I had some cards. I'm just going to grab some card. I've got some, I just forgot to take it out of the box. I placed it back in. There we go. I'm just going to pop that in, and we're going to place that. And all it is just got a double piece of, oh, there's foil in there. I was foiling that earlier. So I'm just going to place that on the top. That's going to give me an extra shim. I'm going to count that down now, the same 45 seconds, and we're just going to place this onto the top. So while this is all heating up, you can touch this. This isn't hot. It starts, you can feel the heat coming through, but it's not going to harm your fingers. All the heat is coming from the bottom into those plates. Now what this is doing, instead of heating the die, it's actually heating the foil inside. And because we haven't got a die to actually put that pressure in, I've put those 2 sheets of card in, which helps with that. So we're counting down, 16 more seconds to go. And it just means, and you've got full instructions, those full instructions. Oh, I'm trying to pick that off, and it was... That was really funny. I was trying to pick that off thinking it was a gem, and it was actually the green light on there. So there we go. So as Leanne would say, I'm ready. And then we can take that off and put that through. You just offer it into the mouth of your Gemini. It takes it from you. Our Geminis, I don't know if you know this, are so clever. They have sensors in there, heat sensors, which were built in before our foil press was even made, to make sure that they can take the heat of the foil press going through. And then we're going to take away that paper there. And then you can see, I mean that in itself, but that is, believe it or not, the whole foiling, look, clean piece coming off, and then you've got another piece in that place. So not only can you then make beautiful boxes like this one here, you've then got your waste as well. So never forget to do that, and you can do that with all your different dies. Now I want to talk just a little bit about the size of your gem and the size of your foil press, and how we place things on there. I am going to just take off that mat as well because that will be hot. And then I want to bring in one of those small dies. So we've got those gorgeous dies. I did just have one open. What did I do with that sentiment one? I was always gonna, there it is over here. So let's bring in some cards, bring in that die. I'm going to bring in the Believe die. These are really lovely and great for embellishing, and this one's a really great one to use. Now, in the book, yeah, we're just waiting for that to go. In the book here, I'm going to show you this page. And actually, I forgot to do this when we were doing the other die. So if I bring in both dies, as you can see, this die is a big die. It fills the whole sort of plate. Now, if you had a small die like this one, you would class it as a small die because it takes up 1/3 of your plate. Anything that takes up half of your plate or 3/4, you would class that as a medium, and then a large die would be something like this that would take up most of your plate. Now, what I love about this booklet, and bearing in mind this is just a guide, you might find that you might need to reduce your seconds or put your seconds a little bit higher, but it actually tells you if you've got 300 GSM cardstock, if you've got a small die, it tells you on a low temperature only 10 seconds. So that's exactly what we're going to do with this die. So I'm going to lay it onto here. We've already gone green. I'm going to take my seconds down and we're just going to do 10 seconds. There we go. Then we're going to quickly place this over the top. So I've got my foils. Your shiny side down always goes first. I'm then going to place my die over the top and then our top plate on. And if you're not following, please don't worry, because you will, all the instructions are fully in the booklet. So you will find all of those in there. Or you can just watch us back, which is always good. So a couple more seconds. Take that out as soon as that bleeps. I'm ready. And then we're going to pop that through, and then that's just going to go through and it's going to do all that foiling. The machine has the right amount of pressure and the foil plates have the right amount of heat, and it's what makes the foil press one of the best out there on the market, in my opinion. So take that off, and then if I turn that round, we're overhead, so I'm going to take it off this way and then pulling that back. How stunning is that? I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And remember, you can get all those foils online as well. We have a big bundle of them, which are amazing. So Hero Tool, and they are incredible. You are getting 11 foils in that Hero Tool, and they just look amazing. So lots of different things you can do with them. But the one thing I get asked all the time, there it is there, £30 on the screen, which is incredible. But the one thing I do get asked a lot of is, can we use our normal dies? And the answer to that is yes. They just work a little bit differently. So let me grab my tool, pull that out the way. The reason they work differently is because they are just thin metal dies. So I'm bringing in this one from Sarah's collection. It's the same die that our lovely Michelle was using in the first demo, and it's just quite an intricate die. But what I love about intricate dies is you can then use these for colouring in. Now I still only need that 10 seconds, so I'm going to place this onto, actually I think I need, oh no, it is, yeah, it's 20 seconds for this one. So I'm going to place that down onto there. In fact, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to talk a bit longer because we're still on red. So once that turns to green, which won't be much longer because I haven't had it out very long, we're going to place our die down. Now, the reason it works differently is it doesn't have any solid patches. There we go. Nice and green. Pop that on. I'm going to place our foil over the top and then add a piece of card. And then we're just going to pop that on. And then I'm going to pop that down for that 10 seconds. Yeah, what happens with a die like this, you're filling in the gaps. What happens with just normal thin metal dies is it doesn't fill the gaps in. You get an outline die all the way around. And we'll show you exactly how that works by popping that through. So that's all ready to go through. That's all heated up nicely. We can run it through the Gemini and then have it coming out the other end. So we get that really beautiful design. What I love about this, it means every single die in your collection you can now foil. I mean, is that not insane? So let's take this one off. And you can see here, I'm just going to take my foil, bring it back there. Look at that. I mean, we've actually foiled all of that in that outline. This will brush away. You can use a little rubber to brush that away. But what's nice about this, if you love colour and intricate details, you can colour in all those lines now. Or if you're really clever and you do this in 2 colours, you could paper piece this back in and actually foil inside, so which is quite a clever tip. So there's lots of things you can do with that, but it really is an amazing machine, amazing bit of kit, and those dies are incredible. So shall we just recap on these dies? Just going to bring these ones in, pop those to the side, and just going to tidy up. It's the trouble with crafting and presenting, I make a real mess. So pop them to the side. I love this one. This is the Baroque. Beautiful design. You can see it cuts out and it foils at the same time. So it is giving you all this cut out detail, but also giving you that real intricacy of a creator card die. Really beautiful one to have. Then we've got the butterflies and blooms, which are lovely. I know I must show, oh no, I've got some, I can show some samples if we've got time, because these are, we've got some gorgeous samples of these, so that's another beautiful one. Then we've got our Art Deco, another lovely one. This one is very retro, I like that. And then the one I took out of its packet, which is the Art Nouveau, and that's that one there. I love this one. I made a like a little photo book with this one quite a long time ago. I don't know what happened to the sample, and cut this out and then put photos and sandwiched them between 2 of these and put a little hole in the top and tied it with ribbon, and it was a really nice little photo book. So lovely designs on that one. But I do have some gorgeous samples, so let's bring in some of these samples. So this is that one I was saying about, that you can almost make into sort of like that tag, that photo album. Looks really pretty. If you've got anything like this where you can use anything from for the Eiffel Tower, I mean, how beautiful is that? I mean, it's such a stunning card. The other thing these foils will work well with is resist. So they will resist if you put them onto watercolour card, and you can then use your watercolours to go over them. Look at this one. I mean, honestly, the price of these is incredible. Remember, you're only paying $49.98 or $59.98. This one is using the waist. So using that cut-out waist piece, that piece, I'm going to bring both in. This one is the one which will die cut and foil, and then this one is using that waist on its own. So that makes an amazing design on there. A few more, and then we're going to go on to our words. Another beautiful one, nice and simple. What I like about these is simplicity. You can use them as simple as you want or be as extravagant as you want. So little shaker card there, creating it in totally a different way. And this one is what I was talking about, colouring it in. How stunning is that? Using it to colour in once you've foiled it. Absolutely incredible. So our next ones are our words. Now the words are just ones that you're going to use through so many different occasions. So are they a 4, Johnny? Have we got 4 the words? Making sure I've got them all here. So this one is Season's Greetings, which are going to be perfect for all your Christmas cards. And you can see they're a really large word font. They were going to go for all your different Christmas cards and all your needs. You could do them literally time and time again, batch make them, get your foil press out, and then just use them time and time again. And then you can just put them onto the front. So we've got our Silent Night there. And then we've got our Believe, which is the one we foiled, and it looks really pretty. And I was going to show you again, but you know me, I don't know where I've put it. Oh, there it is, I found it. So that one creates that. So you can see how big they are and what a lovely fonts they are to use. And then you're also getting the Ring Out Those Bells, which is a beautiful design. So if you want to create this lovely look of the bells on there, you're going to be able to use those. And I will just show you a few samples that we've got as well. So having that believe on acetate, you can actually foil onto acetate. So think about all the different things that you can foil onto, which is lovely. We've then got that gorgeous bell. So the bells are on the top of this bag here. How beautiful are they? I mean, they just add something really splendid on there. And then we've got this one, which I love, which is using them in totally a different way. So we've got that gorgeous greetings going through. And that's been done twice, and the two pieces of card stuck together to get that effect. Looks really amazing. Little bag again there, and then we've got that silent night. So really fun ways to decorate and add that sentiment onto everything you've got. Amazing. Right, what have we got next? We've got the hero, my favourite. We've got the hero torch. Yes, we have. Johnny's reminded me. Got my little pot. Look, ta-da! Little pot of foils. How amazing is that? Gotta love pot of foils, haven't you? Yeah, in a collection, you are getting amazing colours in here. The cerise got to be one of my favourites. I love this colour. It is incredible. These are paper craft foils. We've got the turquoise there. You're getting so many different colours. We've got the red there. We've then got the, is that the gold? Yeah, we've got gold. We've got the silver. We've got the beautiful greens. So for Christmas, they're going to be amazing. We've then got this one, which is that disco ball. Yes, got it right. Disco ball, which is amazing. Then we've got the gold shimmer. We've got the icicle. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Very understated, isn't it, that one? Then we've got our bronze, or not bronze, called something else, rose gold. That one's our rose gold. And then our last one is our silver shimmer. You are getting all of those for £30. They're actually amazing because you're getting, how much meters are we getting on there, Johnny? 5 meters on each. That's massive. That is huge. You are getting a massive amount there to be able to use on all your foiling. Make sure when you get them, you keep them in the box, because what you will find with any foiling, once you start to sort of use it, I'm trying to think where there's a little bit that's on here, if I can get it off. Once you sort of do this, look, it actually breaks it up. So if I bring that on, it will actually break up and you'll lose all that foiling and you won't be able to use that as well. So make sure that you keep them nice and neat in the foiling pots. But honestly, for £30 or $38 or £24 if you're a platinum member. So definitely shop for those foils if you're going for them. So we're going to have a look for, take a look at this. We've got more information on our foil press.
The Gemini foil press has arrived. Professional and luxurious hot foil letterpress can now be achieved in your own home with our innovative foil press system. This clever machine has been designed with so many fabulous and unique features, and it really does take paper and mixed media crafting to an exciting new level. Delivering professional-looking foiling results using a hot press technique that ensures crisp, clean images. Perfect for stationery, invitations, party decorations, home decor, and so much more. The foil press is the only hot foiling system that uses a silicon plate, and we've created a plate that has edge-to-edge heat, so no matter where you place the dies, the heat will be the same. There are no cold spots or hot spots, just one consistent temperature, which again ensures perfectly foiled results every time you use it. Fast heat up reduces wait time, making projects faster to complete. The innovative foil stamp and cut dies allows you to do exactly that, creating professional quality hot stamping, and they work on everything from paper, fabric, cardstock to leather, vinyl, balsa wood and more. Don't waste any of your foil, as you can use the negative foil left over to create another project. With any machine that involves the use of heat, safety features are an absolute priority. The foil press has been fitted with a built-in cool-down feature that kicks in when the machine has been in use for a lengthy amount of time. There is also an automatic shut-off feature that will turn the machine off if the heated platform has been engaged for 25 minutes and not used. Everything needed comes in the box, including a handy manual which gives you all the time and temperature settings for the dies, so you can start foiling straight away. The Gemini Foil Press, made by crafters, for crafters.
How How amazing is that? So if you like our Gemini Foilpress, you know where to shop, and you're getting it at a great offer at the moment. So when our website is up and running, you will find that. And just to recap on that, just in case anybody has just joined and can't get on our website, we do have some gremlins in the system, and we're trying really hard to sort them out. So it will be up and running as soon as possible. But we still wanted to carry on with the show. We wanted to show you some of the amazing things we've got tonight, and you do have 24 hours to still get those amazing deals. So we're going to have a recap on the Twas the Night Before Christmas. It is such a beautiful collection. I have to be honest, it's the first time I've actually seen it in real life. I've seen it on shows, but never had the opportunity to really look at what was on offer. And I have to say, it is the most remarkable kit with so many elements in here. I mean, not only have you got your dies, which you would come to expect, you've got the most amazing stamps in there. You've got the most amazing stamp and die sets in there. You really have got buildable elements. You've got a die in there that's got all your pine cones and your leaves and building up a poinsettia, as well as your embossing folders. But I have to say, for me, the star of this has to be the embellishment kit. And we're going to show you that as we look at some of the boards, because it is quite incredible. You are getting an amazing deal on this. This was, is that right? It was £191 and it's now £99.97. 30% saving. Honestly, for prices like this, they are incredible. And for that embellishment kit, I would just add another one to that while you're shopping for this collection. This is the sort of collection that's very traditional. It's going to last you throughout all your different crafting needs, and it will just work time and time again. And your consumables, you can buy those extra pads, you can buy those extra embellishments, but to have all those dies, all that kit, all these embossing folders that you can use time and time again, year out, year in, it's just a phenomenal deal. So let's take a look at some of the dies that you are getting in that collection. This was the die that we foiled a little while ago, but it's the one that Michelle, at the beginning of the show, if you didn't catch the beginning, Michelle made a beautiful card, cutting this out of red card, just like the one here. It is stunning and beautiful and intricate, and it cuts just remarkably well. We've then got that gorgeous edgeable, the pine tree edge. I adore this. I think that is beautiful. If you've got fake snow or glitter, you can put it on the ends or the edges at the tops of your tree tops, and it would just look like the most amazing tree snowy scene. I love this one as well, because this one is music and swells, and I love the fact that the design team have decided to not put in anything Christmassy. This is just Christmassy with the set, but if you used it all year round, I could do it. My daughter loves her music. I could make her an absolutely beautiful card with that, and I love this embossed detail at the bottom, makes it look really opulent. We've then got that die I was saying about, which is incredible because it actually has all those different embellishments. This is the die kit of every crafter's dream. Everyone wants this die set because it's going to go all year round for all your leaves, all your pine cones, all your sort of, all these sort of things. I don't know what they call them, but they're like your bulrushes, and then it's not a bulrush, and I know that, but what would you say that was, Michelle? It's all sort of like your ferns and foliage. There we go, foliage, that will do. But it also can create beautiful, so your leaves can create the beautiful poinsettia, and you can see all around it all the different elements that you get in there. It really is spectacular, that one. I also love this one. I think having that script, having that scroll, now that scroll doesn't have anything in it. We've just stamped a stamp in there. It means all these embellishments, all these stamps, sorry, will stamp inside there. You just decide which one you want to have, which is absolutely beautiful. Then we've got this die set, which is the one Michelle used. Now, bearing in mind, Michelle only used that stocking, and that made the entire card, which is incredible. But this piece here, imagine that behind the Christmas tree in the background. It would look amazing. Or hang your stocking off the side of this piece. It just looks incredible. Another stamp set we've got, really beautiful. I mean, this just makes me smile. The mum and her children, or Nan and her grandchildren, if it was me, looking out that window, waiting for Santa outside. I love all these embellishments. You can use these over the door, over your windows. And then we've got another one here. You couldn't have a Christmas set without good old-fashioned Santa Claus. Looks amazing. I love the fact that we've got this going over the rooftops. Everything about this collection, for me, is a little bit nostalgic. Those stockings, that Christmas tree, the Santa, having all these different elements that you can cut out. out. Love the fact that you've got all these dies with all the stamp sections that will cut them out individually to build up that stocking. And then you've got all the bits that go in the top of the stocking, or the toys or flowers or whatever you want to do them of. I think we've become very good at doing die and stamp sets, and this one is no exception. It's beautiful, it's quite unique in its style, it's really lovely space to colour in, so you're going to love that one. So that's all our dies. I'm going to just bring in our embossing folders here, so you're getting that really beautiful musical notes. It's a 5x7 embossing folder, and it's going to give you that beautiful musical notes all the way through. But if you do like your cut and emboss folders, we've got that beautiful one that has the cutting die on the inside, and it actually cuts out that beautiful window. So there is so much you can do with that. On top of that, the paper pad. Now the paper pad has this amazing bit foiling between. I mean, look at that, it is so incredible. And there's pages that you just want to use. They're double-sided, they've got really beautiful vintage feel to them, and also that spot foiling. So even on this one, just a little bit on the edges. I mean, look at that, it just look at that. I mean, it really is beautiful. It's almost like magic dust has been created there. So all those gorgeous papers that you are getting. And now comes, for me, the creme de la creme of the collection is this accessory set. Now, it's very hard to find things like this that don't cost the earth. I have found embellishments like this that you can get at garden centres and sort of more boutique-y styles, and they're really expensive. So to have a set like this where you can use all these individual little baubles, your pine cones, to match up with your ribbons. I mean, how beautiful are these ribbons? You've got that gorgeous velvet feel to them, and you've also got the foiling on this top ribbon. And then you've got the bells that you can use on so many different things, on reindeers. I love the sound of bells. Does anyone else, or am I just getting on your nerves? But yeah, you're getting those set of bells. So all of that, I mean, that is a humongous collection, and you're getting that all for that amazing price of $99.97 or $123.34. It is incredible. So our Michelle is going to do us another demo, and we're going to see what wonderful things she has to show us.
I must show you these samples first, because the design team have gone to town, especially with the embellishments, the bells again. And then I love this collection, because you can literally use it all on one card and it can not be too much. So we've got a nice shaker one there. And then this one, with that beautiful poinsettia and all the accessories. Just beautiful. So what I am going to use today, if I can find it, is this one, the Music and Swirls Edgeable. So I can get a piece of card. So I'm going to use a piece of card, I think it's 6x6, and I'm going to put it to the top rather than the bottom. Just line that up.
I love that die so much.
I love this die. It's just lovely.
Do you have a favourite style of card, Michelle?
I don't. I do tend to have the more is more style.
Okay.
I do struggle to stop when I'm creating something. There's just, I don't know, there's just that many nice things. I want to put them all on one card. Right, so what I'm going to do with this, before I remove it, I'm going to ink through it. I'm just going to remove my tape first though. I'll attempt to remove it.
Yeah, it's a good point actually. You do have to, the tape can be a bit sticky, can't it, when it goes through, and if you're to leave it on, it gets even stickier,
It
doesn't
does. It does.
And so it's always worth taking your time just to take them off there.
And when you're taking it off, rather than pull it up, just pull it gently to the side. It makes it a lot easier.
Good tip.
So I'm going to use Bordeaux and Chinese red water reactives.
Oh, lovely. I've seen you've used tonight your water reactives. Is that have you got a favourite ink? Do you like the pigments, the water reactives or quick drying?
I love them all.
Yeah,
for
good
different
answer.
reasons.
Love that.
I love using the opaque ones too.
Yeah,
emboss
pigments are my
with.
favourite.
But yeah, they're just.
They all have their
They
uses.
all have their
Yeah.
own uses. They do, definitely. So I'm just going to ink through.
I love this technique.
Yeah, it's just so much fun. It's simple but so effective.
Yes. And actually, I always think if you've got a die that you can do this through, it would just feel a shame not to do this technique.
Yes, definitely. It's all these little things like edging your card with them. All the little things that you don't think to do, but just add that little extra element. I'm just going to go.
And what colour, sorry, are you using here, Michelle?
So I use the Chinese red and then the Bordeaux.
Oh, lovely colours.
I'm just going to go over the Chinese red just a little bit, just to blend it in.
I do love this colour choice that you're using.
I like to try and put a couple of colours together that you wouldn't think would go.
Yeah, I don't think I've done this colour combination before. You're right, you take me as the person that would try things out. Are you going to be like me and just try things on air? Are you quite happy to do that, Michelle?
Yeah, but the thing is, if
Can
it
you
doesn't...
do... I'm only joking.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. So there we go.
I have to tell you, people are going to see your funny side, Michelle, because Michelle is very funny. She's been making me laugh all day, and I said to her, you've just got to be happy on air because she is very funny. And quick-witted.
It's trying to find that balance, I think, and just fighting your nerves to start with, but I'll get there. And you'll all be saying, take Michelle off air, we've had enough.
Not at all. In fact, we've got, while you're doing that, Michelle, I'll just read a few out because we've had, because I said about talking, someone said actually, oh my God, Debbie, keep talking. You are teaching us loads. Yeah. But Michelle, the love is coming through for you. Everyone is welcoming you. They're loving your designs that you're doing. There's other people saying they can't imagine doing our job. We did have a question which I'll just quickly answer why Michelle's doing her gluing. Someone asked about the me using the bottom plate on the foil press and why I use that. It's to protect it, and it comes with the machine. It is actually to protect your actual foil press base, so you need to use that when you're doing the cut and foil dies, but that's the only time that you need to use it, and that's why I used it. And there was another question asking if you can use the metal shim out the Gemini. Unfortunately, it's too big, so you need to have, and you can buy the metal shim separately on the website, so if you did want to add that and have it to go through your bigger Gemini with the bigger the side plates, the adapter plates, you can do that as well. So this is looking stunning.
So yes, I'm just matting and layering some mirror card up with the pattern paper.
I can see you're a layering girl as well.
Yes,
Like to do your layers.
I do like to mat and layer. Sometimes 3 or 4 layers.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
brilliant.
And then a bit of foam pads maybe on one of the layers.
Do you ever find, because I always find if I do that, I then have to put extra weight on the inside just to hold it all together, because it can sort of topple over otherwise, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, you have to be careful. Right, oh no, stop. So this bit is going to go on there.
Oh, I love, are these papers out of that book?
They are, yeah.
Oh, look at them. I love those. They actually look like you've stamped the mini poinsettias on.
They do, it's lovely.
Yeah, they're really popping like 3D. I love that.
So what would have been even better was to put that back through with the embossing.
Yes.
The rubber mat.
We'll forgive you for that, Michelle.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I didn't forget, I just chose not to.
Yeah, chose not to. And actually, when you're inking through, you don't always need to emboss, do you?
No, you don't, definitely. It still stands out as much. So, right, make my little stopper. Do we have foam pads? I don't say the other word.
I'll sing with you. I like to sing. No one seems to sing it. I can't wait for Ben to come back, and it's the first thing I'm going to do is get me foam on a roll out. Oh, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey! Oh, did you hear, John?
There's a reason that I didn't join in, because if I sung live, no, everyone would just tune
I can't
out.
sing, but I just love singing, so it doesn't bother me. I've just got used to being an awful singer. And don't ever sing privately while you're setting up, because Charlotte will have you. She records you.
Yes. Yes, I've seen some of those. So this is the ribbon from the accessory pack as well. Right. So let's stick some of our lovely embellishments on. Hot glue gun. Oh.
Sorry, Michelle, I went really quiet then because I was getting a bit hot, and then John come in. That sounded really bad. I wasn't getting hot because John come in, I was hot. So he's coming to offer me the fan, putting the fan on.
That's why you were hot.
My nice and shining armour today. I spilled my cup of water earlier, did you hear?
Yes.
Yeah, it went everywhere. Oh, I love these embellishments you're putting on.
Yeah, I do love these. Just let the glue set a little bit.
That looks
Bob that
amazing.
there.
See, that's what I always forget to get on, or turn on, should I say, is the hot glue gun.
Yeah, I do. I use my hot glue gun all the time. Put them on there, and then one of the sentiments. May the spirit of Christmas bring joy to your heart and happiness to your home.
Oh, that is lovely.
So we'll use a foam pad for that.
I wonder, I've never looked into that and never asked who does our sentiments. Like who works them out, or we never give credit to anyone. Yeah, I wonder who actually comes up with our sentiment, because we do some amazing sentiments. Michelle, that is absolutely beautiful, and I'm definitely going to be using those colours combo. That orange and Bordeaux looks amazing, like so amazing. Yeah, beautiful card. Thank you so much. Let's have a look at some of your comments. So because they're coming through, I might be, my hair's going to start flying because John's put the fan on. It's lovely, so I'm feeling all sort of cool down. So yeah, Rhonda's saying that she liked the Art Deco one of that foil dye. I thought the foil was blue, so would be foiled the pattern of blue on the blue side. Sorry if I'm reading that wrong, and you're saying sorry you're confused, and I'm probably reading it and making myself confused, so I will have a look at that later. So it says, Debbie, those cards are awesomely cut and foiled. Yeah, the cards are beautiful, all down to our design team. They are incredible. Is there a way to tell the difference between the two types of foils? Yes, there is. That's a really good question. So the inside foils, in fact, shall I show you? The two inside, I've picked two up here. Can you see? One, actually, I think we can do it over the top counter. One is, I can show it like that. That's fine. There we go. We can see it. I'm making Charlotte press all the buttons, and she has managed to do it, and I could have just spent it down. I'll just do that, yeah. I'm sorry, Charlotte. I'm getting her to work for her money. So you can see one is brown, one is white. The one that is white is your paper crafting one, and the one that is for your all your different other mediums is the brown one. Okay, so that's your mixed media. So that's how to find out. So so if you are new to Crafters TV, take a look at what's going on.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
So welcome back to Crafters TV. You're joining us on Creative Cravings. Myself and Michelle is in the studio tonight. Anyone that's not met Michelle, she is our very absolute brand shining new demonstrator, and we're so thankful to have her in the team. I love it because Michelle, we've got people on here that are commenting. They say they love you've got a funny side, love that you're giggling along with me. They absolutely love your cards. Michelle's, your cards are really pretty. We've got people singing Foam on a Roll out there, so I wasn't on my own. We've got, beautiful card, Michelle. Beautiful, Michelle. Wow, beautiful, gorgeous card. Literally everyone has so much love for that card, which is amazing. So lots and lots of love there. And for myself as well, thank you for your lovely comments. I have been quite nervous doing the show, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's been really easy with Michelle. What we are going to look at next, though, is our demo of the show. Seems really well saying that. So we're going to go over to Michelle. Michelle, give us a number onto each one and show us what you've done. You've done some amazing cards tonight.
Oh, thank you. So this is number 1. This is with the Liftables.
Beautiful.
Number 2 was with that lovely frame and the stocking. Yeah, fairy first, stocking second, then the lovely edgeable third.
That's beautiful.
And then this is number 4. This is what we're going to do next.
Oh, so we're popping it in. Oh, Michelle, that is gorgeous.
So that's going to be number 4.
You're such a pro, such a pro. So we've got the liftables. Michelle, as you see, is going to demo that. So I know you're going to stay tuned because it is an absolutely beautiful one. I love the fact that Michelle's gone out of her way to do those 2 different ones that she's bringing together. So we're going to look at those. We are looking at the moment at those liftable dies. The collection has got 60 elements in them. We're going to have a look at the boards. They're beautiful dies. They're small and medium and large dies in them. You're going to be able to cut them into so many different things. Think of whatever concept card that you can, and I guarantee these will fit into them because there's so many things that you can do with them. We have got these on an amazing price today of $38.96 or $54.50. You're actually getting a saving of 35%, which is absolutely incredible. It's a star buy, as some would say. Love the star ones. No, yeah, Johnny didn't get it, see, it's the stars. I was trying, he didn't get it. It's getting late, Johnny, it's okay, it's getting late. Then we've got our pointed flowers. I love this, almost like those pointed petals with absolutely incredible on any mates. The gorgeous hearts, which are gonna just see you through all year round. We've then got those gorgeous dragonflies. I love the way that these lift here. They are really pretty, really intricate. Think of all the different things that you can do with those. And then you can't have a collection without having those absolutely gorgeous butterflies. And if you are a platinum member, remember you are getting them for £31.17, and that's the entire collection, 60 elements. They are really an amazing deal today. Just to remind everyone, if you are shopping online and you can't get on the website, we do have a few gremlins in the works at the moment, and they're trying really hard to sort it out, and apologies that it's still not sorted out. But we're going to head over to Michelle because we're still here, and you can still watch us through the wonders of Facebook and YouTube, and we're going to see what Michelle's got next in store for us. What are you up to, Michelle?
So for this demo, I'm going to use the dancing dragonflies and the happy hearts together. So
love the connection there.
Yeah, yeah. Still scared of dragonflies, but that's fine.
See, I love dragonflies.
Do you know, they're beautiful, just not near me. You know, if they stay over,
just not near me.
Not near me. Stay over there and they'll be absolutely fine.
I'm a little bit like that with birds. I love birds. I think they're beautiful, but if one gets in the house, I just really panic. I don't like them flapping about.
No, oh no. I don't like butterflies either, or moths. My husband has such a laugh if in this weather you sit with the doors open, and you can guarantee that a giant moth is going to fly through. But they attack me. It's like they can smell the fear.
Well, perhaps it's because you smell so lovely. They're just heading your way.
Yeah, that's a good spin on it.
I love what you're doing here. I've not seen this before.
Yes, so it's a gatefold card. Stick these down. I'm going to put the dragonfly in the middle. Stick that down.
I love that, doing that in order. I hadn't sort of realised they all went in that order, like from literally a large to the small.
Yeah, they go perfectly.
Very pretty. And actually die cutting has become so easy now. We've got the Gemini. I don't know if you were like me, Michelle, but I remember I've had lots of different machines that are out there on the market.
Yeah.
And actually you get used to what you have and they're all brilliant, they're really good.
Yeah.
And then when I got the Gemini, I remember thinking to myself, wow, I just got so used to my machine. I hadn't realised that something could do something so powerful and easy and make my crafting. Because actually, as much as we say we love die cutting, actually it's the die cutting we want to get over with so we can get creative. Yeah, so when we've got that easy avenue to do it, the Gemini just makes it amazing.
It really does. It makes it so much easier. And I like, I had the carpal tunnel, so I struggled having to crank a machine.
Not perfect you had that, but perfect
no.
You had a machine. No one wants that. And actually, it's a good point because if you've got any dexterity problems or your hands are a little sore, they are lightweight, the plates, aren't they?
Absolutely perfect for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it back through with the hearts with some silver glitter card and some pink. Because when I was saying earlier about using your hearts, the waist, that's what we're going to do with this.
Oh, I'm going to just butt in now. We have a winner. We've got a demo of the show, Michelle. We are number 3. Demo number 3.
What? Yes.
I had a feeling that one might win.
Yes.
Yeah, it is absolutely stunning. I'm going to hop over and grab that from you, Michelle.
So I've used these 2.
Beautiful.
I'm going to use the hearts. Right, I'm making a nice mess now. It's getting a little bit like it is at home. Right, so I have got 10 by 8. I'm going to make it into a gatefold card. And then what I used for this is some of our black mirror cards, which is just...
Do you know what, Michelle? One of my favourite things to do is using black with lighter colours.
Yes.
I think it just really, and you only need that little rim, don't you,
Yeah,
around
you
the
do.
outside.
You do, definitely.
So Michelle, just while you're sticking that in, we're just going to have a little pause because I just want to come to the demo of the day because we need to get that kicked in.
Okay.
So demo of the day, we've got number 1, which is our Cravings. That's that first one, which looks absolutely stunning. Number 2 was we got each one of us today. Number 2 was the wagon with the Christmas tree in, and number 3 was that beautiful car Michelle just done, which is absolutely stunning. So get your votes in, 1, 2 or 3. Back to Michelle. Sorry, Michelle.
That's quite all right. So this is from Santa's Kitchen, believe it or not.
I know, it's got some really generic papers in there, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. But then teamed up with the right thing are just wonderful
absolutely.
for Christmas. So again, I wouldn't normally use the collal because I do tend to squeeze glue out of the sides. I can be a bit keen. Can be a bit heavy-handed sometimes. So there's
I do love your colourways here.
I do like pink. It goes with everything for me.
Yeah, it does, you're right, yeah.
But then I can also be quite adventurous, I must admit, with my colours. I don't always place this, but that's the fun thing. You just place your pieces of paper or your card together, see what you think goes with what. You don't have to glue it down, just see how it goes first and have a bit of a play.
Yeah, that's looking great, amazing.
Just hold it a minute to stick it down.
That's the good thing, isn't it, with the glues? You just need that few seconds hold and then it just takes the grab.
That's it, yeah.
And good old nesting dies, we can't be without them, can we?
Yeah, they're our yes. I think I've got them all. It's one of those staples that you definitely need in your basic stash.
Do you know what, I've just realised I love being on this side. I'm just in awe of watching the crafts. I love it. I never get sort of tired of watching crafts. In fact, I'm a little bit of an addict. I was saying to you, wasn't I, earlier, that as soon as I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is tune into a craft channel because I just love watching people craft. And I totally get that everyone out there is tuning in because they just love watching everybody craft. And it is amazing. And I'm standing there thinking, I love it. I want to just come in every day and stand here and just watch you all craft. But then I think I would get to the point where I've got to do it myself, and I'd need to do a bit of crafting.
Yeah, because as much as you love watching people, it makes you want to go do it yourself anyway.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. But I am absolutely loving your colour combo here.
Thank you. Although I forgot what I was doing and when I was watching you do the foil press. You were like, it's back to Michelle now, and I'm like, what?
Oh, sorry. Am I demonstrating? You do get a bit sort of drawn in, don't you? And then it just becomes, and it becomes a little bit mesmerising, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, definitely.
But this is looking amazing. I love what you've done here.
I think people, you don't tend to use black as the background for these because you want something nice and bright. But I thought with it being the mirror card,
yeah, looks
it
amazing.
Just shows through so lovely. So let's get that stuck down on there.
Yeah, it's very clever. And I suppose you could even paper piece the hearts back in once you cut them out, couldn't you?
Yes.
I never really thought of that with the hearts, but you actually get the hearts. It's only because I've seen your blue ones on the side there. You could cut them out again in pink and paper piece them, couldn't you?
Which is just what I did, Debbie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've done what everyone does to me.
Go, look.
I am so sorry.
That's quite all right.
Exactly what Joe would do or someone Ben will do, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's a true crafter, isn't it? Just thinking ahead. I do apologise, Michelle.
It's the great minds think alike.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
I need to learn this side to shut up.
Right.
So I'm just going to have a look. We've literally got 5 minutes left on the show. I can't believe how quick this show has gone. I was really very nervous when I first started, and I thought 2 hours was just going to go really slowly because I was so nervous, and it has sped so quickly. All your comments have really helped. You've been just so amazing. Everyone is welcoming you, saying what a beautiful card you're making. Michelle Joyce has actually said, Debbie, can I just say you are doing an amazing job presenting. The others had better watch out. It's all right. They're quite safe in their jobs. I like being on the other side. But it's nice to think that we can dip in and out and do different roles and actually just help each other. That just shows what a great team we are, because there was no way Joe was leaving the building. In the end, we was like, well, actually, there is no way you are staying in the building. You need to go. And then before we knew it, Craig was stepping in, and he did the presenting on the last show, which was lovely. It's nice to have it mixed up a little bit, and we did that show. And then actually, Michelle, I've just thoroughly enjoyed our show together tonight. It's been really nice getting to know you more, and really nice welcome on YouTube and Facebook. So we have a winner as well. Do we say that soon, or do we wait till Michelle's finished? We're going to do it now. So we have a winner, which is it's Craig's #1. How fabulous. I'm so thrilled because it's Craig doesn't do that many cards, so it's really nice that he's got picked, and it is absolutely beautiful. So Craig is our winner of the day. So Michelle's going to be, she's nearly finished there. How are you getting on there, Michelle?
Right, so what I'm doing is I'm just paper piecing a few into the front. But what I'll do is I'll show you the finished one. What I've done is these are on foam pads, and I've just hooked them up and over, and it just...
That is absolutely stunning. I love what you've done there. Love that topper in the centre.
And again, just using some of those hearts in the middle.
Yeah. You've really just finished that off everywhere. It looks absolutely stunning. I think you'll all agree out there that, you know, what the sort of things that you can do. For me, Michelle has shown all different things that I've never even tried with those liftables, which is amazing. And it gives you lots of ideas out there of what you can use your dies with if you already got them. And if you haven't, you can then get them when our website's back up and running, because you have got an amazing deal. And we will let you know as soon as it is. But keep refreshing your page, because eventually our gremlin fixers will be fixing it, and we will be absolutely fine, ready to go and back tomorrow. So I'm back tomorrow. Michelle is back in the studios, but I'm not sure if we'll see her tomorrow, but you will see her on Friday, I believe, Jan. Is that with Jan?
Yes,
Jan's in on Friday, and Michelle's going to be around with Jan on there. So thank you so much for today, Michelle. Tomorrow we've got so much fun coming up. I've got an actual craft craft along. So I really hope you can join me. We're going to be making a little Halloween box. It's going to be amazing. I've even managed to get some American Halloween sweets, and we've got Americans in the building that wanted me to open it, and I've said no, not until we've done the craft along. Once that's done, they can raid the sweets, and it's all going to be good. So join me tomorrow at 3 o'clock. In the morning at 12 o'clock, Craig is going to be in with Wake Up Call. Ben is going to be back tomorrow. He's going to be covering for Joe, so he's going to be in, so it'd be nice to see him. So thank you for all your support and how lovely you've been today. We're going to head home and get something to eat, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.